Buddy all over the world. Welcome to HiGPS 282, the OP combo, which is the heavy and medic together causing havoc and pain. So we got quite a bit of submissions today, so that's fine, that's cool. Not everybody knows how to submit them yet, but do check out the video that is at the end of every video showing you how to submit demos. Do not send me 30 minutes of your gameplay without any text. So yes, the topic today was pretty open. You just had to get a friend, which is hard for some people to find friends, but to play a friend with some friends, friend or friends, and play heavy and medic combo. And that was it for the most part. So let's get on with it. Let's start off with the guy who normally starts us off. It's going to be none other than the gentleman known as Rattle Wrench, and he always starts off the game with putties.
Mission begins in 30 seconds. Mission begins in 10 seconds.
So, with the volume down, he's ready to go. This is the DSR dudes, and instead of being like, yeah, let's have one heavy and one medic, they're like, no, let's have lots of heavies and lots of medic, and let's just see how they do. So just go out of spawn and they just absolutely annihilate whoever's dumb enough to stand close to the spawn and get some random crits because he did the damage. Oh, a sniper better look up and turn around and make sure that he has a bit more difficulty hitting me. And then of course Scout runs up and he runs the fuck away because this is an onslaught of fucking doom and destruction. Look at this, 3 heavies and a medic. I think there's a medic, like if there's 6 people queuing up, there's a heavy and a medic pair for like 3 pairs of them. And you can see the top guys here. And we have Nurse from, we've seen him before, Nurse whatever, and we got Amadeus here too maybe. And now they got a soldier with the buffs as well, so, and of course, a guy named Salty Day-A Try-H-Zero, Try-Hard Zaro. He's like, noob heavies, L2P, while he's getting fucking wrecked by this trade of just utter destruction. But keep in mind that, you know, Rattle Wrench, he is, this isn't his first rodeo, so he is, you know, looking at the back because, you know, you're quite vulnerable to spies and snipers here. Just kind of lucky he hasn't gotten picked off yet. And here comes a soldier with some buff. There's tons of soldiers, and they can't really do all that much anymore. There's a spy, he gets taken out. It's very weak too, but Nurse is with them with the spark of life. And they're going to be sparking, or ending some life with their own life here. So he's up on a 9 kill streak here, killing people from the Salty clan, and then looking around and turning. Maybe he missed. There comes the Uber, going in.
Take your chance, be now. In my maze, I'm
Alright, so that's a pretty good Uber. Punched a sniper, and they keep going. So you can see, this is pretty hard to stop. Especially if you're attacking them one at a time, like this scout's here, gets totally fucking annihilated. Because there's 4 heavies, all overhealed and stuff like this. So, how do you stop this unstoppable force of just fucking kicking your ass? Well, the answer is don't play scout and run into them because you'll fucking die. And also, these guys are paying attention. If you're this many heavies, you don't need to be all looking in the same direction. You have a lot of health. The only thing you need to worry about is snipers, of course, but keep checking your back for spies as well. And this is just, look at this. How do you stop this combo? Oh, it's so newbie, yet it works, because we're even worse. We can see, here we go. So he's moving forward. There really isn't a lot. It's just spy checking and shooting at the same time. There's medics, and let's see what they do. Oh, he attacks him by himself and dies. And then the next guy attacks by himself and dies. And then the third guy comes in with the quick fix and dies because the quick fix sucks. And then another guy. Oh, what's this? A sniper? with the classic, mind you. A sniper. A sniper! The counter to heavy ended his spree. Well, luckily for us, we're going to see that from another angle, because it kind of sucked that, like, the adventure stopped there, right? Like, they pushed all the way from their spawn to the enemy spawn, and the first time they died was there. So, here we have someone else in this very similar lineup. So we're just going to go and fast forward it. This is, of course, the same guy, and he's been through the same adventure. You can see we're here, and of course we have our little friend Rattlewrench. This is why I like the replay system, because then I can just continue this. And then, like, he's at the back here with Nurse, and you can see Rattlewrench in the front there, and there's those idiots that keep dying. And he has to back up for a little bit, and this is where Rattlewrench is about to die. And down he goes. He's dead as shit now, but luckily the cart moves on. They have not stopped going in with an Uber soldier in the front, whatever. It will work. You just gotta be careful about those snipers, because those are literally the thing that's stopping, like, heavy onslaught snipers that know how to shoot. So you might have think, well, the defending team has killed 2 of the 4 heavies. They might have stabilized and are able to stop this amazing attack force of the DSR clan. But this is the next life of Amadeus here, and the Gold Diggers got a full Uber, and they just walk right in. There's a pyro here doing some good air blasting, but it's not going to be enough. And then they just keep waltzing in. The engineer's like packing up, and this guy loses his stuff, and the heavies are moving into the spawn while the cart is moving forward, as opposed to the strategy where you're moving into the spawn and the cart isn't going forward, and they're just completely destroying this. And fucking wrecked, son. That's what you do when you get maybe it was a 4 stack or 3 stack or 5, whatever stack it was. It was a good stack, and they won, and we had a little adventure. So yeah, I mean, if the enemy team is running a lot of heavies and medics, maybe you should run. Like, there's 2 things that's very good against the clumped up medics. Demo men, because demo doesn't have any fall off, so you can stand really far away, use the lock and load or grenade launcher and just fucking hurl at the cart, and you'll split them up, and it's splash damage, so you effectively do 3 times as much damage as you would if it was a single target. However, the enemy team knew this. However, they've been watching Area 7, and their Area 7 is like, if you're losing, use Quick Fix, and they used Quick Fix, and they fucking died. Because you're not invulnerable like you are with Uber, dumbass. So this is not a sniper, this is actually Doc Nation. He's going to be using a bit of a secret attack here on Payload Badwater. He has his friend with him. I'm not sure which one it is, but they do have a medic combo, so they do qualify. I don't actually check if he's your friend. I don't have any resumes and be like, is this your friend? No, alright, so he's going to go on the side here. Oh, is that a spy? No, he's an engineer. So, about to have that Uber. They're being a bit sneaky here on the defense here. Going to see a demo man taking him out. Just looking, just seeing what they can see with their eyes. It would be weird if they saw with something else, unless they're blind, then it's totally fine. And random crits for the win. Oh, Pyro goes for the medic. That's actually a good choice by the Pyro. However, you should have followed up a bit faster and not waited until the medic gets reloaded. So you would think this stake is for the medic, but think again. So there we go, and running! You don't take any damage when you got Uber! Oh, is that a punch? No! Kills him urgently, I kills him killing urgently! KGB! And then switching! The crits, look at this! Oh, so good! And now he should throw a stake to his medic, but he's like, fuck that, I'm saving that for myself. That we had a secret attack, because when you use the stake, you do take additional damage, but you can negate that with the Uber, and then you can just run and punch people. That's a spy, obviously. And be sure to make sure if he was dead drinking or not, because if he was, you won't be picking up any ammo. If he is, then you will get ammo from his ammo pack. If not, the ammo pack does nothing. And then he overextends into the enemy spawn and fucking die. And to all the female medic mains who are, whenever I say, oh, he's a medic, I'm referring to the class you're playing. He's male. Saved it again. So, moving on, we're gonna watch Cranky Peanut. That was Docknist doing the secret attack. We're actually gonna have our first medic gameplay here with his heavy friends. I'm not entirely sure where he is. He's probably at the front somewhere. There he is. And of course, healing other medics first. That's very good. That's like I always say that medics healing medics is like girls kissing girls. It's very nice, very helpful, nice to look at, helps everybody, but don't do it all the time or we won't get anything done. Because we'll just be watching that all day. So, the heavy jumps down and connects the heal beam and just tearing through everything. As per usual, that's a spy, and of course that's probably a dead ringer, so you should keep your eyes open in case the spy comes back, which he most likely will, because that's the only thing he can do in this game, so he wouldn't fucking surprise me. Oh, there's a pyro. Oh, heal the other medic. That's important, especially with pyros being very... Oh, there's a spy! There is a spy out with the Uber saw. Couldn't get it. Well, we are close to having another Uber again. Or maybe it's the first one. I keep forgetting, but that's fine. It's gonna run out. Overheal the medic. Overhealed medics is good. The other medic's like, well, fuck that. I'm wearing a gibbous. I'm just gonna heal this heavy, because that's what I saw in a video once. And that's good. I saw it in the Meet the Medic. So that's all I'm gonna do with the quick fix that gives Uber in that video for some reason. Anyway. There we go. Just look at this. Pine cone with Cranky Peanuts. Just killing everything. Quickly attack him one at a time, and then he burns to death. And then Volvo won't fix Pyro. But that's not the last we're gonna see of our Cranky Peanut friend. God damn it, I hate when I do that. I was like, some demos continue for a little bit after they're dead, but this one continued as soon as I hit disconnect, which then turned into the quit button. So I quit TF2. So there we go. So far you can see that if the enemy team is running a heavy and a medic combo, you should go together and not one at a time, because a single heavy medic combo can kill your entire team if you're coming at them one at a time, because the heavy does a lot of damage and has a lot of health and does regen constantly. So that is something you should keep in mind as we load up the next one from Cranky Peanut. And this is something I was hoping we would see, and this is good. So this is on Badwater defense. And he's playing the role of the heavy now. He has enough playing the medic. They were too successful. And now Pinecone, they've switched. Ah, yes. Switching the duties. So we see a soldier here with a teleporter thing. So that means there might be a teleporter up here. So that's where it's checking out. And there's surprisingly a lot of dudes. Yep, there's absolutely a teleporter there. We know that for a fact now. And let's not kill the teleporter just yet. Let's just kill this scout. And the next guy who comes through. And he can pretty much stay here forever and be a total piece of shit and just get a lot of points. However, Pinecone has crits, and he's like, well, kill his engineer and kill his teleporter, and then we're gonna use the crits. We're gonna use the Kritzkrieg, and we're gonna have laser beams and kill everything. Shit, there's a sentry. Laser beams don't do any more damage on the buildings that they do normally, so we're just gonna stand here and shoot the building and kill the building, and then we're gonna go forward and shoot the sniper. It's a heavy, oh. I mean, you gotta shoot other heavies that are shooting at you. You're not invincible. You gotta look at that, not at people far away. Feels good when you're the other heavy doing this, like, a fucking solo kill that guy. Didn't even see me because he's so bad. So let's move on. This is one of the demos I got that was like 1 million minutes long, and by 1 million I mean 26. So I'm just gonna fast forward. Here we go. So they just won the round. This is boldly going nowhere. We went down the pit, which is somewhere. You could use the Kritzkrieg, which is good on defense. They have a pretty good composition of teams. And then Kritze the demo man, so he can put crit stickies all over. That's a very good strategy. You should always use that all the time if you have a demo with sticky bombs and isn't being a total douche and be like, oh, I'm gonna play Demo Knight because swords and shields are cool and suck total ass in this game. So this is what, I wasn't unsure whether to show this or not because it's not that interesting. However, this has probably happened to some of you and we'll see what they can do, what the enemy team can do in order to avoid this. So first of all, hitting heavy, like whatever Alright, the third arrow hits, and the heavy isn't moving. He's like, fine, I'll just eat this, because you're taking fucking forever. I would say, like, if you're doing this, and you're using the crossbow a lot, and you miss, like, most of your shots, fire once or twice, and then heal the rest. And be like, fine, next time I'll try. But it doesn't really matter. So there we go. Kritzkrieg coming in, laser beams. Look at the kill feed. Killing tons of stuff. They used Uber. Crits don't do shit against Uber. Then they're trying to medic train. Oh, that's a bit an episode too late, I think. But luckily, the enemy team has a pyro, so that entire strategy is foiled actually, because they stood no chance because they didn't really do anything. So we're still holding. Enemy team is attacking one at a time. Our heavy friend, our Chad of a heavy named Chatty is back. We're about to have the crits again. You're gonna miss some more arrows. I will never let you live that down. You miss a lot of arrows. But that's okay, because we got another Kritzkrieg. A bit late, but we tricked the enemy heavy. Suddenly he got laser beams and more kills everywhere. You just kill. Killing stuff, healing that guy. Yeah, not wasting time missing arrows. You should make a video about that, when to not use arrows if your aim is awful. That was a bit mean, but it was true. Okay, so we're still defending. We're building that Kritzkrieg again. Gonna heal the heavy some more. And the enemy team is, you know, staying inside the spawn. If you want to win, you should go outside the spawn. That was actually a nice arrow. Too bad you missed the second one. Oh, that was a nice one by the scout. Hitting the scout there. So now we got laser beams once again. Yay! And then more kills everywhere. And the enemy team is still attacking the heavy. Not able to get a snipe or do that. So if you're losing in any game, and you can actually communicate with your team, and they're not a bunch of Russians that just wants to rush B all the time, just mass demo man. Just fucking hurl grenades at them left and right, and you might win, especially against heavy, because as a single demo man, you can very easily, if you can connect the pipes, a pipe does a little more than 100 damage regardless of distance. So you will hit the heavy for 400. The heavy now has 50 plus something else because of the health regen, and if any other demo man or stray pipe or explosions hits him, he dies, right? So that's something you can do. All right, stop playing spy. You can play sniper if the heavy is fucking your ass. Then you can play sniper. So we're gonna witness a bit of a secret attack here from Toxange and his friends. Burning arrow. We've probably seen him before. He looks very poor. He's not malnourished because he's still fat. They're like, let's hide somewhere. He's like, oh, what's a good place to hide? In the bush. It's the best place to hide. They'll never think to look here, so we're just gonna dance in the corner. That's a bit of a ritual. Anyway, let's wait for the gates to open, and here we go. All right, so we're gonna hide in the bush. They can't see us because we're hidden. We're camouflaged. All right, here we go. Can you see anything? I can't see shit. Oh, there's a dude there. All right, keep hiding in the bush. They seen us. Ah, surprise attack! Haha, surprise! That was a good surprise attack. Nice work with the thing there. The Vaccinator, that's the thing he's using. Getting the resistances, picking up the health from the heavy. This isn't a very populated game, as you can see. There's not a lot of players there, but they are kicking some major ass. And let's go hide in the bush again, because they're like AIs, you know. They will fall for the same thing. Oh, he got out of there. Oh shit, fuck, no! Burning arrow. You left your friend to die. Very slowly, mind you, because heavy is the slowest class in the game, and he didn't even use any of the running gloves. And he left you to die. So, but Toxange isn't done. That wasn't successful enough. So we're gonna do another. What is it with this guy and fucking dancing in corners and hiding? All right, so we're gonna wait for the gates to open. And here we go. Gates are open. We are about to embark on the dancing journey. So we're just having fun. This is actually a strategy that will be working. So doing some taunts. So we're gonna wait. Okay, here they are. They're coming soon. All right, so he's gonna hide in here. All right, so going in with a triple defense there in case they have anything, and a nice job by the heavy to do like the 180 spins when you jump to make sure there's no spies. And as a medic right now, I would, look around. There's still a friendly soldier, but there's no reason for you to keep looking the same way your heavy's looking all the time, because the heal beam is connected even though you do a 180. So it might be better to just stand back to back, as you will be able to heal and see other teammates and also any spies that might come and try to stab your heavy friend. And then we're back to dancing in the corner, but that was very short-lived, as the cart is literally where you're dancing. So there you go, putting on all the resistances, missing the arrow. There we go, first try. Hitting some arrows. Like the arrow with the Vaccinator, if you can pull that off, is actually very effective, because it, like, the effective heal is just so much. And a spy is around somewhere, and let's go spy checking. Spy check the sandwich. Can confirm, spy is not a sandwich. That is just a regular one. And then we're still, well, back in the oh, the spy joined us in the corner. How fucking tricked him. Oh fuck, there's a pyro. Quickly use the defense. Eat the sandwich. And we're good. Keep in mind that if at any point in time someone comes from the top and shoots down here, we're absolutely fucked. Alright, we're absolutely fucked. But that one stop tucks end and burning arrow from just wreaking havoc with their unbeatable heavy combo. Witness the enemy team attacking them one at a time, ever so slowly. There we go. That was one guy. He's dead. Oh, but a spy, our only weakness. Back to the corner, I'd say. I'm gonna dance in the corner. Well, might heal those a little bit. We got sentry watching the cart. Oh fuck, there's a lot of dudes. So many dudes. Lure them into the sentry, being the bait to get baited. Shoot some arrows, miss the arrows. Look for the heavy. There is no heavy. Everyone's dead. There's just a demo left. I mean, you do have a sentry up there that you could hang out with. Top left there, and also a teleporter, but I guess you're busy being stabbed in the ass by a spy. Yes, so we have this guy before, so we're gonna watch him again. He had some good demos this time around. Is our friend Amadeus, and he has probably the best example of a pub push I've ever seen in a while. Now, of course, a pub push is the push that Uncle Lane coined, which is when the time's about to run out and everybody realizes they have an objective to do, and they do it. So Nurse is with them, and he is doing a great job being the manly medic that he is, and applying Spark of Life. So then they're gonna go on the cart and keep pushing. We have about 50 more seconds to get the cart to where it's supposed to be. And they should be able to do it now. They've been here for a while, and here comes the crits, but luckily, like, the buff banner really saved their asses there, prevented a lot of damage. So I do think the buff banner disables or minimalizes crit damage a lot, or ignores it, or something like that. Well, that's something along those lines. Look at this, nice heals from the medic. And normally this is where anyone else would die, but not him. Staying alive, double medic, pyro, air blasting. Things are looking good. Killing that soldier was probably Captain Rushby Suka. I could say that in its name. It says Blyatmin. That's what it says. And then he killed Rus Taibus, which is also from Russia. This is actually the Russian-Soviet team that we're fighting right now, which is why they're so red. And there you go, the pub push happens, and they do get another 4 minutes on the clock. Doing fairly well. Here you go, just keep doing the damage, keep shooting, getting heals and damage, and fire should just have burnt the heavy instead of just air blasted them. Because keep in mind, fire does reduce the damage or healing that a medic gives you. This other pyro had the idea, and then he dies to Captain Rushby Suka. So we have another one from Amadeus before we go on to mine, and then we are done. The next one is Amadeus, and he's playing the medic this time around. And playing on a 5 CP map. We haven't seen those so far, I think. Nope. So he hit some arrows. If you want to get good healing arrows, practice Huntsman Sniper. A lot. And then just pretend your teammates are the enemies with the medic. Should help a lot. And then a spy doesn't go for the heavy, I guess. So he's healing her friend that we've seen before, Rattle Wrench. They're here on Sunshine, the map that makes me the angriest when my team is awful. Especially as a spy, because there's not a lot of... No, that's process. Never mind. This is an okay map for spies. You can see he's watching his back. He doesn't need to look the same way as Rattle Wrench. And of course, Rattle Wrench, as soon as the heal... Like, as soon as he stops getting healed, he notices, and that means something's up. So either the medic's healing someone else, or the medic's being attacked. And most of the time, it's the medic being attacked. If there's a lot of shit going on. So they keep going in. Uber popped. Still moving forward. And he's jumping down on the low ground. He's jumping on the high ground, and he saw the spy. There he is. Oh, and he gets the stab. But he does get the kill. Maybe. We're not sure. But luckily we have more heavies here. We had another, but he got stabbed. You know, happens. So, healing, waiting for our heavy friend to get back. Spending unnecessary time chasing people when you should be healing red health teammates. It's a spy again, disguised as a heavy. Very clever, because the heavy wasn't there anymore. And there's another spy. Spies means free Uber for you as a medic. Oh, here we got Nintalav. He's maybe a Slav, just not the S. It's just a Ninta in front. So he goes and kills the heavy, and he's actually in a good spot. Here, Amadeus could be a good dude and Uber this guy. Look at that heavy. He's so on point. And he's in a good spot that can go through this left side. He's actually going for it. He's like, the medic's got Uber, I'm ready. And then Amadeus is like, well, I'm playing with my friend, so we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna give you an arrow, and let's watch the kill feed. Ooh, we're gonna Uber from our friends there, and then our friend dies to a sentry. You let him down. He died because of you. The sentry is also so far away that it would have been better for you to go on that way in the first place. And look what happens. Excuse me, there's a sentry there. Kill that, would be great, yep. And then the enemy team's gonna push out from the point where you would have pushed in. Nintalav. You should have gone with him. And now your friend. And now you're dead. And everybody's laughing at you. I mean, I was. Anyway. I had a rough time when I played with this. I grabbed my best friend medic, who I think is the best medic that I know of, which is Medney, someone I've been playing with for years. And at this point, you can't tell, but I have more points than my entire team combined. Like, the medic has about half of my points, and the rest doesn't have that much. So we're, like, I've been struggling. When I watched the other demos, I killed around 7 to 8 people of the enemy team, consisting of 12 people, before I died. And yet, some reason, my team couldn't do anything, and the reason is because there were mostly snipers and spies who couldn't shoot or stab anything. So this is the bridge where we're finally able to break their defense. So what happens is that, you probably noticed this in casual, that you have people who are like champions. I'm a champion because I'm good and I played for a while, and this guy, like this soldier here, is a champion too. Like, he got out of there. Not many soldiers are able to do that. I mean, he cratered, but he almost got out of there. And the medic on my team is also a very good medic, so she's a champion as well. And the other team had 4 champions, and then my team only had 2, so we had a bit of a rough time getting to win this because they had 2 soldiers and a spy that were just constantly focusing me. So the soldiers would just do splash damage to me and my medic, and then when things got dicey, I would just get stabbed over and over, and that's how you stop them. You just shoot them. So we're just going on a roll here. You've probably seen this before. This is the heavy roll where we just keep going, and the enemy team keeps attacking us one at a time. We have spies in the back that have been spotted. That is going to be absolutely worthless, like this guy right here. And then we're probably going to have another spy going to join us pretty soon. Yeah, like that guy right there, and he's going to be useless too. So that's 2 of the enemy team absolutely useless. I'm also checking my back a lot, as you can see, to see that nothing catches us. Like normally, like if you're a spy, you would be hiding up here. So that's why I'm checking there. Don't forget to check there. And if you're a soldier, always take the high ground and just clear it out. Like this guy, you can see that guy's smart. Goes up, takes the high ground, he's going to go around and hit her from the ass, which is a good thing. We're just going to push the cart as far as we can. You can see now he's back. He's killed the medic. Not much we can do about that because I'm prioritizing pushing the cart, which is still going. And here I am alone, except, am I alone? Yes, the rest of my team is dead. That's fine. Nice stab by the guy there. So we're going to go down here, kill the sentry, make the engineer waste a lot of metal. We have another heavy friend here who probably has a sandwich, but hasn't given it to me yet because he's a stingy fuck. So I'm gonna go and eat my own sandwich. Well, then he's gonna die, and then I'm gonna die too, because this demo man is pretty good. And then we die. That was the guy who was a soldier, so he switched to demo man, because demo men are good against heavies that are spamming on the cart. So that's how they were able to do that much, because if he hit me, he would hit the other guy, and he was doing fairly well. So last one is gonna be me, and why I like to use the KGB as a heavy, even though they're not the best gloves, they're most fun gloves in very rare situations, but those rare situations adds up for everything. So, oh yeah, let's go back. So that's pretty interesting, right? So that's something you can do when you that you can do. So, while you're dead, spend the time, look around and see what's up. So, here, look up top, right? So I'm always looking up top so I can like see if something's going on. So I look in the window, and out of nowhere a scout appears. If someone just appears out of nowhere and aren't in spawn, that's a spy. You can see I'm already able to track him as he goes down. So that's something I wish I didn't do in TF2, is to have the outline on the spies that's close to spawn, because it gives you away like that. So I would much rather just have the spies not have an outline when you spawn, or not have outlines in general. But here we go! Oh, crits! I got my own crits now! Killing the few that were here. Then the medic was very busy with the needles. I read the chat sometimes, I'll have you know. So yeah, the heavy medic combo is pretty good, unless the enemy team knows what they're doing. It's not unbeatable. I mean, if the enemy team is just doing a lot of heavy medic, just demo man and just blow them up. Or a sniper, shoot them. Maybe not a spy, because it's kind of hard to, like, if they see you, you're dead, right? Keep in mind, a sniper does everything a spy can do better. Yes. Cool. So, here's the deal of what's going on. I will be going to America next week in 3 days. Yes. And I will be going to Seattle. And hopefully I'll get to visit Valve. I sent them a couple of emails. I haven't gotten a response, but that's Valve. So hopefully that will do well. And I will be gone for 16 days. So that means no live shows in 16 days. However, there will be videos going up 2 times a week instead. But there won't be HiGPS in another 16 weeks. So the topic for the next time is actually going to be another like team up activity. And you can do this with, you need at least 2 people. And the only requirement is that this is going to be a double engineer thing. Where one engineer plays level 3s and uses the Wrangler. And the other uses the Gunslinger and uses the Short Circuit. And we're going to see those 2 together. And just be a giant piece of shit and remove all the explosives or wrangle the shit out of that thing and just create an indestructible defense line and make the enemy team cry a lot and then like somehow extract the tears and then mail them to me so I can drink them in my cup or something like that. That was stupid. But yeah, double engineer episode. Get a friend and either play the Wrangler engineer or the Short Circuit Gunslinger. Should be a lot of fun for you guys and fucking terror for the others. Cool. So yes. So with that, if you're new, be sure to check out the raffle that's coming in the chat soon. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the description below, and the raffle is active 6 days after this video comes out. So if you're later than 6 days, fuck you. And if you're not, then you're just on time. Yes. And if you're curious how to submit demos, at the end of every video, there is a video called How to Submit Demos, and you can also search for it in my channel, and I will go through, explain everything there, what you need to do. So stop sending me fucking 30-minute demos that I have to sit through. Well, nothing in it's good. It's 16 days, not 16 weeks. Holy fuck. I meant 16 days. What the shit? It's a little over 2 weeks is what I meant.